All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see what we got. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Let me get myself together real quick. Got mostly everything up that I need, actually. Okay. All right. Benita, what's good, man? What's going on, Ozzy? Okay. And all right, so let me get this. Let me push this out real quick. Then I'll come back over to the chat. All right. Steven is good. Let me do this here. It's weather weird, man. It's warm, but I'm a little chilly though. Very weird. Let me turn this off for now. Okay. Internet is real good. Internet is beautiful right now. All right. So we already off to a good start. Okay. So I'll set my timer in a moment. Yeah, we good. We are good. All right, where's my chat? All right, here we go. What's happening, people? Yo, when you come on, do me a favor, like the video. Click the like button when you come on, so the notification can get out to more people. I see Adam. What's up, man? Bimani, what's good? What's happening, Stan? What's up, Adele? Don, Guillaume, Steven, what's good? All right, cool. Mike Sam Fong, what's happening? Stan is asking, are you still finding trades for your Project 21 in this current market, or will you just wait until things settle down? Yeah, I finished already for Project 21 for this week. Stan, remember that the way that I'm doing Project 21, I'm doing one trade a week on purpose. Like I've actually slowed it down in order to be able to do one trade a week. What's up, Daniel? Mike, I'm sure you recognize the sweatshirt, right? Yes, sir. I got it in your neck of the woods. You know, it's funny. I have a it's an interesting story the way I even ended up getting this. So, you know, at the center, the day that we had ended up going there, it was freezing. Like freeze like this particular day, it just happened to the weather was just horrible that day. And I think that same night it was like storming. Like it was a terrible windstorm, and just bad weather was coming in. But anyway, to make a long story short, you know, I'm out there. I got a t-shirt with shorts on, with nothing else, and I'm a New Yorker, like so. I'm already just prone to be like more chilly or whatever if the weather switches up. So this particular day, it switched up, and when we dipped into one of the little places where you get like gifts, one of the gift shops, and they had sweaters and they had sweatpants in there. They had sweatshirts, they had hoodies, they had sweat pants. And I was like, yo, this is a miracle. So grabbed myself a sweatshirt. And that's how I ended up with this. Yo, that was crazy that day. Crazy. Yes. Like I think I got this. I had bought a blanket. I did all type of shit. I did all type of stuff, man. Yeah, because we were totally not dressed properly, you know. We didn't really know how to judge the weather. But thank goodness for that gift shop. My gosh. Because otherwise, I don't even know what we would have done. We probably just would have left. Too cold. And it wouldn't have been enjoyable, you know? Yes, sir. So that's my Polynesian story. Wow. So you straight got a hoodie on or inside the office. That's ridiculous. So why did they turn the heat on? Because you said something? Or somebody else said something? Hoodie and sweats. Listen. Yeah, I don't be playing around with that cold weather. I don't like nothing that's like extreme anything. So like if sometimes you go like into a restaurant and it be cold. Like they'll have the air blowing. It cools your food off man fast. And they just be doing too much. Like, yo, why you got the air conditioner on? It's first of all, it's wintertime. Like, why you have the AC on here? But yeah. And then one of the things I hate that they say, oh, well, we can't turn it down. It's automatic. It ain't automatic. Change the temperature. You can do that. When you change the temperature, the automatic feature will switch to whatever temperature that you change it to. They love to tell you that. I'll be like, well, who the hell's controlling the thermostat in here? Let me talk to whoever that is. The way you get them, be like, I bet you if I don't pay this bill, you're gonna turn that air down. I bet you turn it down then. Crazy, man. What's good, Rich? Yeah, it's controlled by the office. Like, what head office? Like, this is Ruby Tuesday. What head office? Y'all ain't got no head office. It's Ruby Tuesday. Just turn the shit down in the back. Or show me where the thermostat is and I'll do it. What's up, Don? He said the only thing need to be extreme is that trade winning game. That's it. That's it. Extreme wins. Oh, I need to set this timer. Let me set this timer real quick and look at these charts. Oh, I thought I was logged in. I'm not even logged in. I forgot today was Halloween. I'm looking around like why people look like this? Yeah, it's Halloween. I don't let my kids be like do trick or treating and all that. They don't do that. What's funny is I've never trick or treated in my life. Like we never used trick or treat when we was kids. We didn't do that. We should just throw eggs. We should throw eggs and get the and run around with regular clothes on and a mask. Throwing eggs, terrorizing the whole community. Oh man. Yeah, it's scary to even think about that, but that's real. She says she sees a joke outside my window. Oh snap! Nah. Yo, what's funny is that is hilarious. But his suit does look like. Oh snap! That's funny. That is hilarious. I know, because when you said that, I was like, "What?" I was like, "Nobody better not be creeping up on me." Then when I looked over, I saw his suit. I was like, "Oh snap!" She's saying that because of the suit. Wow, Reverend Joker. Yeah, you're crazy. Oh snap! Keon said they keep it cold for turnover. The more uncomfortable you are, the quicker you'll eat and get out, freeing up a space for another customer. Trust me, it's not by accident. I believe that. I believe that. I'll be like, well, guess what? People gonna eat. People gonna leave before they eat here. Shoot, I can't tell you how many times we've left the restaurant because they wouldn't turn it down. Like I would ask them, I'd be like, before we sit down and eat and get comfortable, are you gonna turn this AC down? Like they're gonna have to turn that down, cause no. And it goes very quickly from, oh, we can't, to, oh, let me get the manager. Crazy. Right. He said now they just trick or possibly get kidnapped. Shit is crazy. Steven said, there's mad adults in my job dressed up for Halloween. How old are we again? Right. Yo, first of all, well, no, I can't say that. I guess it depends on the culture at where you work at. But just in general, if you a grown man or woman, like you really shouldn't be taking it that serious. Like unless you go into some kind of costume party or something like that, you know, and like it's $5,000 for like involved in whoever has the best costume, something like that. I understand why you dressed up. But if you at work, you going all out, dressing up at work? Nah, nope. Like, nah, we grown, man. Come on. Like, go. That means you had to go get the outfit. That means you took the time to put the makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Like you took time out of your morning to put on makeup and put your outfit on and all of that. Nah, I'll pass. I don't know what YouTube is doing. YouTube acting funny. YouTube acting funny. Ernest said you might get Chuck Norris running up on him. I ain't mad at that. Shoot. Right. Don't come around me with no clown outfit. Don't do that. People have done that and like really gotten hurt. Here. Don't run up. Don't do that with no clown outfit and all of that. Mm-mm. Nope. All right. Finally set this timer. Goodness. All right. Wait, am I logged? Yeah, I'm logged in. Let me get these other markets up real quick. So I'm looking at the pound. Okay, Aussie euro, and I'll look at dollar yen also. Okay. All right, so I got those up. So I'm looking at the pound, I'm looking at the Aussie, I'm looking at the euro dollar. And the dollar yen. Okay, and my alarm is set. All right, good now. Rich said, mad here on Halloween, mad crazy amount of costumes and some real good ones too. Yeah, like when you somewhere and it's a festive thing, I definitely get that. Like here, um, they do a lot of like costume activity like in the city. Matter of fact, yeah, they got a parade and all of that. Yeah, they got a parade here. But you got to be part of that culture. Like that, it's a cultural thing. Like when you dressing up and doing all of that. But like I said, if you going like to some type of party, then that's one thing. I understand. You know, because you're there for that. So I definitely get that. Yo, remember that? There's people still eating them apples with the razor blades in them. Wow. Yo, that was rampant in the 80s. Yep, I remember that they caught this man was doing stuff to the candy. Like actually went to his house and got him. He was going around the stores leaving buckets of candy, and it was tampered with. They found his ass. They went and got him. And this was back then when I was a kid. I remember that vividly. And I remember when they was doing that with razors too. Sick, man. Sick. Right now these markets is a little unstable. Yep, a little unstable. All right. She said popcorn bowls that you made with love. I don't, I don't trust you or know how clean you are. Facts. Shawnee just said something. What he said? He said there's so many grown ass people at my job dressed up. Clown ass behavior. He said clown ass behavior. That is hilarious. Don said, as a grown man, I don't wear sports jersey. I don't need another man's name on my back. Yeah, that's so funny. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to really wear jerseys. I know exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. That's funny. Come to think of it, I've never worn a jersey ever, and I never really thought about it. But I think that's probably something that has to do with it. The reason why, subconsciously for me, like I would get a jersey with my name on it. I understand that. Candy from Gertrude that she has since last Halloween. Oh man, she said her ex, who was a psychologist, dressed up as it. That's when I knew he had issues. He dressed up as what though? Tristan, pound dollar seems the best to trade because of good price and the other premiums aren't as good. Guillaume, dollar cat seems slow. What do you see? I'm gonna take another look now on this next one coming up and get some more information. Right now, just in general, things don't look stable to me. Tristan, you trading all of them now? No, of course not, man. Nah, I only trade the pound. I'm looking at multiple pairs for the sake of students, for the sake of people in the group that are in different markets. I just keep them up and I look at them so that we can just be on the same page as far as what we're looking at while I'm doing the commentary. So for that reason. But no, I'm not trading other pairs. Ernest said the dollar pairs will slow down due to the impending non-farm payroll. Okay, so non-farm payroll is tomorrow then, it must be, right? That extends to the yen pairs as well. JT, I saw a blonde head and dress. Before the person turned around, I heard a deep voice. It was a dude dressed up as a woman. Happy Halloween. Like John Witherspoon Day, the flip-flop. Rich says, so no TA dress-up events where we all come as candles. Oh, this phone, I thought the thing was charged up. What's up with this? Damn. Coming as an NADEX chart. Of course, after saying it is slow, it starts to dance. Dollar cat, go figure. Am I bugging? This alarm didn't go off, did it? Or did it? You heard the alarm go off? I didn't hear it just now. Cause I meant to look at this one. I didn't get to look. It's going into the close now. But let me see. See, pound is still funny acting. Aussie looking like it's getting a little something. Euro getting a little something. And the dollar yen. I'm not sure how the dollar yen looked, but it ended well. What pair did you were just talking about, Guillaume? You talking about the dollar cat, right? Let me pull that one up too. I don't think I had that one up. So Guillaume, is that your market? Your market is the dollar cat? Yeah, I just got the sudden urge to want to play Super Mario Brothers. I don't know why, just out of nowhere. I want to play Super Mario Brothers and get the flower so I could shoot the fireballs. People got to be careful. This night can change your whole life. uh. Rich said, does it change the fact if the name is on sneakers? Um, yeah. Well, no, because I don't recall ever getting those sneakers with somebody's name on it. A logo, yeah, but like an actual name on it, I don't think I have any sneakers like that. Cause do Jordans have his name on it? Some of them they do, right? But I don't think all of his sneakers got Jordan written on it. I think what is it? It's the Air. It's him, Dunkin. It's the logo, right? And it says Air. Or am I? And I apologize. I'm not a sneakerhead like that, so I honestly don't even know. I this year was the first time I ever even bought a pair of Jordans, so I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. Yeah, see, dressing up as that it clown, yeah, you'll get hurt running up on somebody. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I like that, Ernest. I would do that. I get a jersey with the Rant Man on it. Yes, I would do that. Yes, sir. I just heard the alarm. All right, that's what I was looking for. I just heard it for the first time. Okay, so Guillaume, you do trade the dollar CAD. He said, we're still moving after I sent the message. I look at all except for the pound pairs, excuse me. So Guillaume, all right, if you had to pick one to actually trade, which one would it be? And are you doing that, or do you trade on multiple pairs? And I'm asking out of curiosity, just based on what you said. All right, pound ain't there yet. Aussie, I wasn't really paying attention to, neither the euro dollar. Dollar yen, out of position. Dollar CAD. I don't know if the dollar CAD had pricing on it just now, but the CAD actually looks pretty good as far as stability right now. Yeah, CAD looks stable, but I don't know if it had pricing. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, well, MRMH does it works on any market, absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't the thing about just in general, I don't recommend that. Anyway, you know why I'm pausing. But what was I about to say? What the hell was I saying just now? That's how still I was, right? Nah, because I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, yo, why? You gotta be this close to me, man. Why? But yeah, I don't recommend that you trade on more than one pair. Like I actually recommend that you pick one and then stick to that one for purposes of trading. And that's why I make sure that I mention when I come on here and I'm looking at multiple markets that I'm not even trading other pairs. I'm only looking at them because other people in the group trade on those pairs. So for that purpose, that's why I was asking which one do you actually trade? So I would have an idea. Yes, exactly. Become a master of one. 100%. Yep, 100%. Sega Genesis Mini has all the Sega games. What? Sega Genesis Mini. When you say it has all the Sega games, what do you mean all the Sega games? Like it was a lot of Sega games. She said all. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised if they really do though. Guillaume said, I simply don't like the yen pairs so much because it's easier for me to keep track of distance with the other pairs. Not so easy for me on the yen pairs. Yeah, that's why like the euro and the pound yen, I don't even pull up at all. Dollar yen, I do because dollar yen actually it does not do as much as far as volatility as the euro and the pound yen. Right. Meter maids dressed as themselves. That is a fact. All right, so I'm looking at things now. Dollar CAD priced out. Dollar yen too much. Euro dollar, DQ, Aussie dollar priced out. And the pound is just doing a lot right now. Pound is doing the most. Okay. All right. So that gave me a good idea of what's kind of going on right now. So out of everything I'm seeing, and actually a moment ago, most of these actually looked like they had some stability, but I'm seeing less of that now. The only one I'm seeing that has stability is the Aussie and the Euro. Even the dollar yen starting to look a little funny now. Dollar CAD has stability, but it was just completely priced out. It just was no pricing on it at all. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, we got okay. The classic 40 games. Okay. Nintendo Mini on an app. It said it had all the games. An app on the phone. Oh yeah, Sonic was my joint right there, man. I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog like just indefinitely. There was another game on Sega. I think it was Street Fighter. Is Street Fighter where Sega Genesis? Is that where Street Fighter started? I think it was Street Fighter. Mike Tyson Punch Out. That was Nintendo. Ramon says Super Nintendo. Street Fighter was Nintendo too. Okay. So what was the other main game on Sega? Like when it first came out, it was Sonic the Hedgehog. It was another game. It seemed like they had a fighting game. And what I remember the most is that when Sega came out, it was like the graphics was way better than what the original Nintendo was. I think Sega was like either 128 or 256, because Nintendo was 64, and Sega the games just looked better. The playing game. He said Cobra. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, I couldn't picture this. Shinobi. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Shinobi. Yes. Yes. It was Shinobi. Yep. Damn, I couldn't remember that for nothing. Now, Mortal Kombat was Genesis? Was Mortal Kombat Genesis? I think Mortal Kombat was Genesis. And Street Fighter was Nintendo. Is that what it was? He said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yo, I remember that too. I remember I remember the game was kind of hard. Like when you first started playing it, it was difficult. It was hard. And you could play, with multiple players. But I think at that time you was two characters. Like you were two. Or you could intertwine the characters or something like that. Because it was for them. Damn, you're jogging my memory about all of this stuff. That's crazy. He said Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Euro dollars priced out, dollar yen. That's a DQ'd. Pound had no pricing. Pound looks like a stabilizer now. Aussie stable. Euro stable. So they just was out of position pretty much just now. Dollar yen still looking a little funny. And the CAD is stable. So I would say 4 out of 5 right now stable. Dollar yen is funny looking still. And all of the dollar crosses, EU, GU, and the Aussie were not out of position, but they were priced out. And actually a couple of them were actually out of position. Guillaume, the way I have the screen set up, it is easy to glance at 4 pages at a time. May not have MRMH on all the same thing or on all at the same time, but I found that with the 4 open, I've been able to reach my 2 trades sooner. So you try to get 2 trades a day, Guillaume? Is that what you do? Mortal Kombat. Don said, you ever see Biggie Smalls in New York? Yeah, I did. Yep. I still see, if you know who Junior Mafia is, that was the group that Biggie he put out after him. Like it was him and Junior Mafia. But some of the dudes that are from that group, like Little C's, um, couple of other dudes I see actually regularly now, even still. But Big was huge in Brooklyn, but he used to be around like at first. Later on, as he got big and he started touring and doing that, you wouldn't really see him around, but he used to be around all the time. Yep. Very, very talented MC. He was ill. Ooh, Double Dragon. Yo, Double Dragon was my shit too. Wow. J. Carly took it back to Tetris. Yo, Tetris was addictive. For real. Mortal Kombat was an arcade game first. Yes, it was. It was. Yes, it was. Because we was playing Mortal Kombat before Genesis. That's why when it was almost like it was a reason to get Genesis because you had loved Mortal Kombat in the arcade. And now you can have it in the house. Del said, Ramon, we know that. Oh snap. He said, why you ain't say nothing? Oh. The impeachment talks causing the market's reactions. Is someone actually speaking? Or you just mean the chatter? All right, let me run through these again real quick. All right, Aussie out of position. Euro is The pound is Let me look at the dollar yen. Dollar yen is priced out. Dollar CAD is priced out. Okay, so between the pound and the euro, they are not budging. Yeah, they were both hugging the strike, and then you just saw movement just now going towards the end. So I would say that the time and the behavior on those are off a little bit still. But there is actually a level of more present, but it's not quite there yet on those two. The Aussie is stable from what I'm seeing. The pound and the euro are not stable, but they're getting there. Dollar yen is stable, it just be out of position. And the dollar CAD is also stable, it just be priced out. All right, so that's my synopsis for right now. Unless the market is in a giving mood, then who am I to not accept? Well, I would always suggest that if there are an abundance of trades available, to never go above two. But for the most part, and then it depends on what it is that you are comfortable with doing and what you're looking to do as far as your plan. If you have a definitive plan, then you can have a definitive execution of your plan. But the one thing that, of course, I always reiterate is that you can't force the market to do anything or to meet whatever your requirement, or I should say to meet whatever your expectation is or your goal is. It's just like kind of saying, like, all right, I give you an example. If you say, all right, I'm gonna take 2 trades a day, no less than 1 trade a day. Okay, now for you to say that is cool, but now if you expect that, you might have a problem, because what if the market does not give you any trades all day? YouTube acting up. But anyway, yeah, what if the market doesn't give you any trades all day, or what if the market doesn't give you trades like for multiple days? And in your mind, you have a predetermined number of trades that you're expecting just because, that's what you're looking for. Now, that could lead you, just for example, to, instead of sticking to one market, you'll have 4 or 5 different markets, and you'll try to identify the frame on whatever market that you might see it on, in order to try to get your numbers, to meet your numbers. That's probably the worst thing that you could do, because every market has nuances. So it becomes easier for you to be vulnerable to what the market is capable of doing, which is whatever it feels like doing at the time. And if you're looking at 4 or 5 different markets simultaneously, that means that you're overexposing yourself to the potential for the market to do whatever. So you make yourself like a target with a bullseye on it. And, you can get smashed very easily. That's I don't even do it. I'm looking, but I'm not trading just whatever I might see something on. I don't do that. I'm still going to just stick to my market all the time. That's the best. That right there is the best plan ever. Rich said, plan for X amount and expect 0. Exactly. Exactly. Right. 0 expectations. 0. The pound just now, that was close. Aussie and the euro, nope. Dollar yen, nope. Priced out. Dollar CAD priced out. Well, actually, yeah. Well, dollar CAD right now hugging the strike. Pound was close just now, but no cigarro, no cigarello. Um, yeah, he did. Yeah, you said that he said that Biggie used to freestyle. Yeah, all the time. That's how Biggie got signed. When Puff signed him, he came to Brooklyn to see him freestyle. And there was a recording circulating around when he was in the battle, right on the corner of St. James. That was it. That was it. That solidified his career. And Big was ill because he was a big dude, but he was like smooth, like he had like swag. So the way he used to rap was like that. He kind of rapped like, you know, he just was ill. He was ill. He was good. He was good. Very good dude. Rich said he shot a video in Central Park with Lil C's. Nice. Yeah, I always like C's. C's is mad cool. Mad cool. Good people. Bars apparently written by Big for C's. Yeah, hell yeah. Big used to write for C's and for Lil Kim. What's funny is that even after Big had passed, if you listen to Lil Kim, she still sound like him. And that's because she just was around him so much. Eventually, when writing, or I should say, when her team started writing, because it wasn't just her by herself. I knew dudes that also wrote for Kim. But anyway, when they started writing, they would make her sound like Big. The same way when Big was writing for her, she sounded like Big. She sounded like a female Biggie. But they made good songs. Definitely. Ooh, Tekken. Damn, Adele. You remember that too? I remember that. And it said Lil Kim, not the plastic one. The human Lil Kim was the shit. Yeah, I'm still a little upset with Lil Kim for what she's done to herself. Just a little bit. Every time I look at her, I'll be like, damn. She don't look nothing like herself. It's like a look that they all look like when they get that surgery. They all look the same. Like it's like a look, and they all got it. Same damn look. Yeah, I loved how Lil Kim used to look. She was mad. She was gorgeous. She was gorgeous, man. Kennedy, you trade gold or oil? Neither one. Neither. Aussie priced out. Kennedy, I trade binaries. So binaries on the NADEX platform are based on the Forex markets. Actually, they have oil also on NADEX, but I don't trade that, and they don't have oil available with the instruments that we use, which are 5-minute binaries. So oil is not even an option on there, or gold. But if you're a longer term trader, they are available with longer binaries, like 1 hour binaries, dailies, weeklies, that type of thing. The pound. Things are still out of sync. Yeah, out of sync. Yeah, Ramon hit it on the head. He said Juice Man kicks in. Sure does. Sure does. And it's like if you tempt the Juice Man, he will make his presence known. So for that reason, definitely, I always suggest sticking to your one market and learning all the nuances of it, and just make it a habit becoming very great at your market. Regardless of what your market is doing at the time. It's kind of like I give you a good example. The pound is being affected by a number of things right now. I'm talking about like over the past few weeks. The Brexit stuff, political stuff. I think it was an interest rate thing that went on. It was some other UK thing that went on last week or the week before. So it's just different things going on. Even though I don't even be looking at the news. Like I don't care, because the bottom line is that when the market presents us with what we're looking for, it's gonna be there or it's not. And that's a good thing because you don't always have to be in the market. Like what it does is for many people, when they start to see an abundance of trades all the time, now they base their expectation off of were at that time. That might have just been maybe that week or, those few weeks or whatever. Maybe it was just a period of a few days. You can't base all your expectation now off of that. You know what I mean? You want to base your expectations off of not having any expectations and instead allowing the market to just present you with the money. So if you put yourself in position to just get paid, now you're allowing the market to dictate when that is instead of you trying to dictate when it is because you can't dictate when it is. Like that's the whole point. The whole point is that you can't determine when it is. So being that you're not in control, why try to force it? We're not going to try to force it. What we're going to do is just chill until the market gives it up. And the market is going to give it up. It's only a matter of time. During the time when the market's not giving it up, that's the perfect time for you to actually fine tune and to perfect your skill. During times when there are fewer trades, fewer opportunities, so that's just always going to be what I preach. And that's what our mindset is going to be on TA because that's the winning mindset to have. Just allow the market to present us with the quality instead of the quantity. So it's kind of the same thing that I always talk about. If you put yourself in position where one trade in a week is capable of allowing you to pay all of your bills and then some, that's where that you want to move into that position so that you're not stressed out. You don't got to be stressed out if trades don't come. You know what I'm saying? And the beautiful thing about it is that so often the opportunities just come out of nowhere. So again, because you're not stressed and you're not worried, oh man, I didn't get a trade. Since you're not worrying about it, that energy actually attracts the money. It brings the money to you because you're not stressed. When you start stressing, you start doing things. You start deviating from what you're trained to do. So what you're being trained to do on TA is to wait. You literally are being trained to wait for money. And if you deviate from that now, you're doing something else. You're not waiting for money now. You're trying to go get money. And you don't have to do that. And at the same time, you trying to go get it makes you vulnerable to the market now. Because the market has slapped you silly while you trying to get money. It's better for you to just wait for the market to give you the money. Because it's going to give it to you. Always better to do it that way. That's a long-term career. That's a business. Because the market is the market. Like the market is the market. You're not the market. You don't decide. You don't get to be like, all right, well, today I'm going to get 2 trades. Nah. You may not get nothing today. Or maybe you had something to do and you couldn't be on the charts. It is what it is. And that's what I'm saying about putting yourself in a position to not be stressed out. You shouldn't be in a position where you have to get a trade today. Does that make sense? And this is my opinion, of course, but I'm just saying, just if you trade full time, that don't mean you got to trade every day. You shouldn't put yourself in a position where you have to take trades today. There's some people that trade that way. They are positioned that way. They got to get trades. They might be like a high frequency trader or whatever. And if you wired that way, that's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. But you shouldn't have to be like that. That's a problem. Because that's not a long-term model. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you got to trade every day. All right, well, what happens if there's like 3 days where you're not available to trade? So now because you couldn't be around 3 days, in your mind, you're like, damn, I ain't make no money. Damn, my bills. Now you under pressure and you feeling stress. Nah. Put yourself in position. Yep. That's my favorite line. Heartthrob never, black and ugly as ever. However, what you say? What you say? Big was ill. I don't really listen to Gucci Mane. I don't really listen to Gucci like that. I like Gucci Mane, but I don't really listen to him though. Chris Brown isn't it. Listen, Chris Brown is no comparing him to nobody. Chris Brown is the closest that we get to Michael Jackson. And I said it. I know somebody's like, what? Nah, I'm telling you, man. Chris Brown is the closest we got. He the closest, man. Well, that's see, because I'm just saying, I didn't say Chris Brown is the next Michael Jackson. I would not dare ever say that about anybody. I said he's the closest that we have to Michael. The closest guy. Yeah, they definitely don't make him like that no more. Nah. Mike is Mike. And Mike will forever be Mike. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. She said eloquent rant man in the house. I know the calm rant man. Rant man, cool, calm, and collective today. All right, look at the pound right now. If you are watching the pound. Yep. All right. If the pound right there holds, that's gonna be a bang bang. Euro, nope. Aussie, nope. Dollar yen, stable, but nope. Dollar CAD, stable, but nope. And there you have it. There's the permission slip right there on the pound. See, that's how fast things happen. That's how fast things happen. All right, let me post that real quick. Shoo 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 shoo. Shoop 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 shoop. Wow. What you know about that? What time was that? Just that 3:45? All right, that's 3:45. All right, cool. All right, so 3:45, bang bang, and all right. So I was about to say something too about it. I forgot what I was just about to say. At the moment, pound, euro, Aussie, they all stable. Dollar, yen, stable. Dollar, cash, stable. So you just need to do your thing and your diligence and just wait for them to set up. And also just continue to monitor to make sure that they maintain the integrity of the environment. And that's it. Yeah, that's me right there, Ernest. I can't tell you not one Gucci Mane song. I remember seeing, there's a video of him when he was like early Gucci, when he was young. And I thought it was like a joke, but I think it really was him. But all I can say is that he got better. Yep. Yeah, Chris Brown definitely got the moves. And yeah, he has a remarkable voice. That's what I like about him, is that his voice is unique. It's not like he's the greatest singer, but he has a unique voice and he knows how to articulate his voice. And he's consistent. He don't be doing too much. He said, unlike MJ, Chris will slap the shit out of anyone. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh-oh, we on food now, huh? We on food, Ramon. Ramon, he blaming me for not recording it. Y'all are funny. He's like, no. It's gonna make you hungry. Are you hungry now? Well, I can tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a New York slice with some extra cheese, garlic, oregano, red peppers. Yep. Sorry, my man. I feel bad for people that can't eat New York pizza. Cause like if you ever had New York pizza, you know what you're missing. It's like so close, but it's yet so far. Yep. Oh, you got a Pepsi too, AJ? You need a cup of ice too. Please make sure you get a cup of ice. She said, in my honor. I'm over here talking. I didn't even look at this last one. I didn't see what the 350 looked like just now on the pound. Seemed like it might have had acceleration to it, maybe. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll switch it up. Get the deep dish. Oh, it did have. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. Okay, all right, cool. So that's one of the things that you want to monitor with the pound in particular. I've been kind of just seeing that since I've been watching. And the pound kind of presents that type of it's like a nuance that it does, where it slows up and then it speeds up, slows up, speeds up, instead of just remaining in one type of environment for a longer period of time. But a lot of that has to do with the news and all of the stuff surrounding it, and then also just the way that money is moving in the actual market itself. So it is what it is. Ramon said deep dish of garbage. Not here. Not New York, man. Oh, in Florida? Oh, poor thing. He said that's an empanada. I do want to taste Chicago pizza too though. Like in Chicago. Cause what restaurant is supposed to be Chicago based pizza? Is it Uno's? I think Uno's is supposed to be Chicago style pizza, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is it Uno's? Or nobody knows? It is Uno's. Okay. Yeah, I've had Uno's from Uno's, and it was like, I wasn't that impressed. That's why I want to taste Chicago pizza in Chicago. Like I need to taste a mom and pop Chicago pizza. Cause like that's how New York is. Like mom and pop pizza in New York is New York pizza. Like you'll go, you gotta like hop from pizza shop to pizza shop to find the perfect arrangement of the pizza. Like you want crispy crust. They're like first of all the crust gotta be crispy. If your crust is doing like this and flopping in the front, no, that's already no. It has to be crispy. Second of all, it has to have the crunch. It's a crunch. It's like it has a sound and a consistency to it. And then you got to have quality cheese, like the ingredients, the cheese and the sauce. Then some sauces be too bitter. So you want the sauce that's kind of sweet. Like you got to just find a good pizza shop. And then when you find it, then you just go there. Then that'll be your spot. But it's going to take you a minute sometimes. But I have several spots. Whew. Talk about dependable. Yes, they are dependable spots. Yeah, hell yeah. Everybody agrees New York pizza is the best. Ernest said the Detroit pizza is the shit, not for the faint-hearted. Why you say that? What you mean? You make it sound like it's like extra, like it's spicy or something. What they be doing with Detroit pizza? Ew. Yo, that's nasty, y'all. He said probably gives a mud butt. I never even heard that term, but I know what it means. Yeah, yeah. It sound like they doing extra stuff. Anchovies. Ugh. And stinky cheese. Is anchovies a little fish? Anchovies is a little fish, right? Nah, ain't nah, man. Come on. People be doing too much. That's like putting raisins in potato salad. Oh, he said it's deep dish, but the crust fries as it bakes. Mm. Oh, that's where that's from? Mud butt? Oh, that is that from the recent one he did? He did a stand up recently, right? I still didn't see the recent one he did. Yeah, I kind of been saving it because I like to. She said that's a sin. I like to watch shit after everybody watched it and it died down, so I could give an accurate assessment. Even though I know he killed it because he's ill, but still. Yeah, definitely not about no anchovies. Nah, man. Mud butt is an old term. Mm. It sound old. Yeah, it sound old. It sound old, and it sounds like it sounds geographical. It sounds like they say that at a certain place. Like if I had to guess, I would say maybe Louisiana. It sound like Louisiana people would say that. Mud butt. Yeah, it sound like Louisiana people would say that. I might be wrong though. Oh, really? Well, I don't remember that though. I don't remember him saying that. I gotta freshen up on my Dave Chappelle show then. Y'all said it's very country. Yeah, see, that's what it is. That's what it is. You got country and then you got mad country. Like there's a difference. There's a difference. Mud bugs or crawfish? Ugh. Nah, I ain't. I think we was talking about that one day. I ain't messing with no crawfish, man. Ernest said you got to get high quality anchovies and know how to use them. You get canned anchovies at your own risk, but Ortiz anchovies, man. He said high quality anchovies. That just seemed like some. I don't know. It just seemed like sardines to me. Like I don't know if that's what it tastes like, but it just seemed like it would be like sardines because they little fish. He said crawfish is bayou cockroaches, just like shrimp is a sea cockroach. Just saying. Well, I eat sea cockroaches. I surely do. In all types of flavors. I tear shrimp up. I ain't gonna front. The only thing is that it don't resemble a cockroach to me in my mind, so I'm good with it. Like I'm alright with it. Pound got some more. It accelerated. So did the Aussie. So did the Euro. Yeah, they all speeding up a little bit. All right. So I'm still wondering where in the world would chicken be considered nasty? Like I wonder if there's anywhere in the world where if you cook chicken and like you present it to them, they'd be like, ew. I wonder if that even exists. I don't think so. I don't think that there's anywhere on earth where you fry some chicken or grill some chicken and it's not accepted. Like it's considered nasty. I don't think that that exists. But I can't say the same for a bunch of other stuff. Mainly cockroaches on a stick. Mainly. Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. Whew. J. Carr says shrimp is fine. I won't touch the tails though. Someone got to take them off for me. Yeah, well, most places that you go to, the tails is off. Usually. Now that's true. You said chicken is hard to mess up unless it's undercooked or burnt. Many don't burn no chicken. Who know what movie that's from? That's like somebody burning chicken, man. How dare you? She said vegans. Adele said that's how my homegirl is with crawfish. She will not peel them. I seen somebody eat a crawfish and it looked crazy. Like everything that they had to go through, it was only a little piece of meat and it was in the tail. Like the whole head and the whole crawfish was a whole crawfish. And she cracked it open and pulled the meat out the tail, and the meat was like this big, and then the rest of it is just the crawfish, the shell and everything. I'm like, you did all that for that little ass piece of meat? Nah. Yeah, but I'll tear up some jumbo shrimp. They suck the head. I'm glad you added the pause because that was sounding crazy. Yeah, let me get out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all on training, man. I'll see everybody else tomorrow. You'll be easy. All right, be careful in the market. Pause.